Um, first first paragraph will be for you, Josh.
ドアの外には友人がみんな来ていた。So everyone, all of Alana's friends came, uh, I guess came from the other side of the door.
Yeah, came to the outside door. Exactly. If you remember, Alanna said that she was sick after she got beaten up by Rauru or whatever his name was.
Hmm.
And the friends were like, "I heard you got sick, Alanna. Are you okay?" So it looks like everybody is kind of gathering around her room. Um, yes, it's still your turn.
アラナは視線を落とした。どうなったりしてごめんなさい。So Alana, like her gaze shifted downward and um oh, どうなったりしてごめんなさい. Is she saying like sorry everyone?
Mhm.
Okay. 暑さのせいだと思うんですけど、um, I thought it was because of the heat,
Mhm.
she said.
Yeah, and did you say what donata meant?
Yeah, I didn't really know. I thought it might
Oh,
be like donata, like who? Like dare?
the good guess. It's donaru is to yell. So she says, "I'm
Oh,
sorry for yelling."
gotcha. That makes more sense.
Yeah. So once we know the words, it's always like
Hmm.
that. ちゃんと僕の頭を見なさい。ジョナサンが命じた. And he says, "Hey, you look me in the eye, right? Like, sorry. He says, yeah, you look at me in, yeah, in English it'd be like look me in the eye, but here says look me in my face, says,
Hmm.
orders Jonathan. アラナは顔を上げようとしなかった。王子は冷たい指をアラナの顎の下に、あって、頭を上に、上に向けた。So Alanna, she didn't try to move her head up at all. And the prince, he used his cold fingers to touch the bottom of Alanna's chin, and then he moved her face upwards. 息を飲む音が、同情のつぶやきを無視して、見える方の目で王子を見つめる。Um, so she looks over at the prince, with I'm not sure what Miruho is meaning in this context, with her eyes that are being able to look. Like, oh, because she has a black eye. That makes sense. So she looks with her eye that can see at the prince. Um, and she she ignores the sound of him like taking in a deep breath, and I guess he mutters Tubuyaki. What is this? Tubuyaki. So I'm guessing he goes like when he sees like her eye, and she kind of ignores that he did that. Okay, next two lines will be for you, Josh.
何があった？ようやくおじが来た. Did something happen? The prince asked.
Hmm.
転んだんです。陛下。厩舎で、これでみんなに、アランナが、弱、あ、虫
Hmm.
?OK、弱
I think
虫
it's
だ、
Yowamushi.
弱虫
Yep.
弱虫だと知られてしまった。Um, so it was a fall, Your Highness, um, at the stable, And これでみんなにアランナが弱虫だと。So like with this, everyone towards well, every toward
You're right. Everybody knows that Alanna is what?
uh a bad I don't know. I don't know what Yowamushi is, or yeah, Yowamushi is.
What is Yowa? Yowai?
Weak
How about Mushi?
bug.
You're right. They all know she's a weak bug. So this means like a wimp.
Oh,
It's just, I'm pathetic. They all know I'm a weak little bug. Um,
I didn't know it
Jonathan,
was gonna be that literal.
yeah, half the time, it really is really commonly literal for Japanese, especially when there's because Japanese write the words that they use, they didn't like have a writing system made for a really long time and they took just Chinese kanji. So most of the time if there's a word, right, they're just gonna like pick the kanji from Chinese that make the most sense. It's
Mhm.
like really, really common because of that. Uh, Jonathan はアラナから手を離した。公爵に君のことを伝えておくよ。後で食べ物を持ってこよう。So Jonathan, he releases Alanna. Um, he releases his hand away from Alanna, and he says, "We should tell the Duke about you, like that she's been beaten up probably, and then you should wait for me to come and get you some food to eat." ありがとうございます。アナナは小声で言った。でも、お腹は空いてないので、he says, "Thank you very much," Alanna says in a quiet voice. But I'm not very hungry, so. And then the next two lines will be for you.
あれ、みんな揃ってどうしたコラムが、あ、す、生肉 maybe?
Yeah.
あ、のキレを持って戻ってきた。Um, so Karam, who had just come back with a slice of meat, was like, huh? What's everyone doing here?
And this is like the steak that you'll see a lot in like older movies that they're like, oh, you have a bruise, let's put a steak against your bruise. I don't know how
Oh,
effective that actually is. So he has a slab of raw meat for her to, because it's not like they have ice packs, right?
oh, okay. I had it in my head that he was like bringing her back food right when she's
I
just like, I'm
know.
not hungry.
I could tell by how like you said it. Give up. I'm hungry. Here's my little slice of ribs. Delicious. But
Do you,
no.
do you know what the sorote is?
It's to
Minna
gather
sorote.
together.
Oh, okay.
Why is everybody gathering around here?
アランナはちょっとした事故にあっただけだ。Or Alan, I guess. So, Alan had a little incident is all,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yep, yep. みんな晩餐の席に行った方がいい。Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, the page got it. 行った方が、陛下がそろそろお見になるぞ. So he says, so you guys should hurry up and go to your seats in for the food place. Or his lordship is going to want to see you guys. 子供たちは急いで、去った。ジョナサンだけはためらって、また来るからとコラムに言った。So the children all quickly ran off, and only Jonathan hesitated. And he told Koramu, I'm going to come back later. 男はお辞儀した。よろしいですとも殿下. So the man, he gives Jonathan a bow and says, As you please, Your Highness. And then the next two paragraphs will be for you.
その晩、従者見習いたちは、あ、言葉つく、言葉少なに、食事をした。So that night, the apprentices ate, but I'm not sure what the kotoba sukuna.
Mm-hmm. Sukuna should mean like sukunai, I believe. But they just didn't use the instead of that, meaning like not very much. So saying they didn't talk very much, right? Like
Oh,
normally
okay.
they're all probably a little bit rowdy, right? They're boys, but they're now in a bad mood. Oh, yep, it's sukuna, like this kanji. No smiley face. Squishy.
Okay. Um, so 夕食後、ジョナサンとユージンはゲアリーの部屋に集まった。So that night, I guess after dinner, they met and well, Jonathan and the friends met in Gary's room.
Mm-hmm.
あれはラウロンの仕業だ。
Mm-hmm.
ドアを閉めるとすぐ、ラウルが叫んだ。Um, Shiwaza to me sounds like something done on purpose.
Yes, it was
Okay.
his deeds.
Okay, so it was it was Roland that did it. As soon as the door shut, Ralph yelled.
Yes, perfect. Do. 昨日のことが気に入られなかったんだな。フランシスが指摘した。奴をどうにかしてもいい頃だ。アレックスが静かに付き加えていた。身の程、知らずだよ。Um, France, I feel like he's taking the charge and like this like figuring out something for some reason. Like Shiteki, I feel like it's like directing somebody. And he says, I am really bothered by what happened yesterday, which was like when Raoru right got in trouble. I'll double check Shiteki. Pointing out. So the leading the charge was kind of similar. So Ronan points out that yesterday was really suspicious, how Daoru got in trouble for not doing the horses. Um, and Alex says something. I'm not exactly sure what this is saying. What exactly would be a good thing be a good time to do? I'm a little bit confused by that one. And then he adds the following sentence afterwards, quietly saying, "Make sure that he doesn't find out." And the he, I think, here is Alanna. Um, any idea for the first paragraph here? やつをどうにかしてもいい頃だ. Like the
It,
koro here is.
it seems like anything we do to him would be good.
Mm, guess that makes sense. The koro just feels weird. I feel like if it was koto, it'd be easier to understand. Like anything. Because koro is normally like about. Ikoro? Is that like a specific word maybe?
I'll check the English real
About
quick.
time! This is what pops up. So it's about time that we should do something to him. Like
Mm.
anything to him. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, the English says it's time we dealt with him. That's what it
Yeah.
says in English.
That makes more sense. Ikoro. Um, And the rest of this page will go to you.
僕が思い知らせてやる。ラウルが、うなった。So, 思い知らせてやる. That sounds like I'll let him, like I'll let him know? Like
Hmm.
something like that.
Yeah. Kind of idea like make him remember
I'll
this.
show him.
Yes, exactly. I'll show him.
All right, so, and then unau, is that to yell as
Hmm.
well?
Yeah. Unaru is not is more like to grunt.
Oh, okay.
If it's like a roar. So uh so it can mean to howl though, surprisingly. But it's normally used just like a roar, like a low, like grumbly, but it's like very, very grumpy. It's
Okay.
quiet yelling. Quiet manly yelling is unaru.
この間、君が教えてやった、今日、maybe 教訓く教訓
That make oh Kyokun sounds right.
It looks like
Let's
the
see.
country from like Kurin.
Yep, it is the country from Kundin. The Kun. You're right. It's Kyokun.
Okay. I don't know what it means.
Exactly what you would think it would means. What's the ren from
Practice.
yes, and kyo to teach. So to
Mm.
teach practice is a lesson, teaching.
Ah. Okay, so この間、君が教えてやった教訓は、すぐ忘れてしまったじゃないか。ゲアリーが思い出させた。Um, I guess this time around, uh, the lesson you'll be taught will be one you won't be able to forget.
Hmm.
Gary, um, Gary Amoy, like Amoy Das is to remember, right? So
Yes,
like,
it is to remember. Do you remember from earlier in the chapter when they were all at the pool and they literally like attempted to murder
yeah,
Radu because he insulted Alan? This is what they
Mhm.
were talking about, saying the lesson that we had taught like Oshieru, right, to teach, not right. So the lesson that we had taught him, Kono Aida, the other day, he has completely forgotten it, hasn't.
Oh, okay. I thought Kono Aida. I thought it was going to be like more present than past.
Kono Aida just means like as of late. It's
Mm,
the kono does like include the now, but it's like kind of gives you because it's like such a spatial word, it probably puts you more like in the middle.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, so what is the saseri then?
Saseru? Do, do, do,
Amoy
do.
das saseta?
Well, omoide is memory,
Uh-huh.
and saseru is to make yourself. So to make yourself have a memory is to remember something.
Man, I always like it always trips me up when causative is used on themselves.
Yeah, because omoidasu is more passive memory, remembering something. Well,
Hmm.
omoidasu is to make somebody to remember. So you
So
could
he's
argue that he's reminding all the other boys that what happened
okay.
the other day is probably why Sasudu is being used, because he's talking out loud. So he's
Gotcha.
reminding the other boys, saying, "You guys remember this too, right? We drowned this kid, and he's still being an asshole." um,
It's like that
uh,
SpongeBob scene. How many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Ah, um, ラウルは冷たく微笑んだ。今度は、教訓の内緒が分かったかよく、確かめるよ。And Raru, he gives a slight chilly cold smile and he says, just to double check, we gotta keep this time's training at, we know what's going to, sorry, I said naisho, it's nayo. this time, I just want to double check, what this time's training is going to be composed of. And then next paragraph for you. Actually, it's kind of long. Actually, you can do the paragraph. I'm just thinking, yesterday, I'm like, we had 6 sentences now. We're adults. We can do this. We got Japanese.
君たちは、あ大事なことを忘れている。みんなは一斉にジョナサンを見た。Um, so, 君たちは大事なことを忘れている。So you guys are forgetting the big important thing. Uh, and then everyone simultaneously looked at Jonathan. アランはラウロンにやられたことを認めないだろう。やられたことを認めないだろう。Oh, so Alan doesn't acknowledge that Roland beat him up.
Yes.
ラウロンの自分で戦いたいんだ。ラウロンと自分で戦いたいんだ。So, he wanted to fight Roland himself.
Perfect. Yep. みんなことできこないよ。ラウルは、反対した。あんなちっちゃいのに戦い方だって知らないじゃないか。そんなことできこないよ。He's basically saying she can't do something like that. He totally negates what Jonathan said. He's like so teeny tiny, and it's not like he even knows how to fight. 勇気あるな、アレックスが言った。He really is quite brave. 勇気だって、ラウルがうめいた。臆病者に、もう少しで殺されかけたんだぞ。それに。So, Raudon groaned, saying, he's brave. If he was a little bit more of a coward, then, sorry, that was wrong. He was just about to be killed, right over there by that coward, referring to, not Alan as the coward, as, the one that's not Ralph. So he's saying Ralph is the coward because he's going over the little kid, right? The smallest of everybody, the bully. So he's just saying Alan's almost killed by that kid. On top of that, and then half of this paragraph is here for you, John.
黙れ、ジョナサンが命じた。いいか、確かめなければならない。So, silence, Jonathan commanded. And, 確かめなければならない。So, we must, I don't know, acknowledge it?
確かめる? That's mitomeru. 確かめる is more like to double check something.
Oh, okay. So we must check.
Must investigate.
ゲアリー、厩舎で何が起きたか知っている者がいないか探すんだ。So, Gary, at the stables, was there anyone that knows if something happened? Go investigate, go check.
Exactly. Yep. Go check if there exists, right? If there exists a person that knows if something had happened in the stables. So a lot of times ka can be if or. もしかしたらアランは僕に話すかもしれない。だが忘れるなよ。 彼の流儀でやるんだ。僕たちが代わりに戦ったと知らったら、アラナは恥ずかしく思うだろう。So perhaps Alan himself will actually talk about this. But don't you guys forget, that guy is Ryugi. I have no idea what
I
flows
just looked it
was.
up and it's like the way his way of doing things, I guess.
Oh,
His
he,
style.
yeah, he has his own way of doing things. That kind of makes sense. I wonder what it says in the English version. Um,
Uh, I can
well,
check.
remember his well, and it says, so know what kind of person he is. If we had fought his battle, if he knows that we fought instead of him, like in his place, he would become incredibly embarrassed by it.
So the
Um,
English says,
mhm.
um, perhaps Alan will tell me something, and remember, we have to do it his way.
That you're right, that particle. We have to do it his way. Oops. That does definitely say that. わかったとうなずいて友人たちは別れた。They all nodded in understanding and then split up. And then, wow, I had like a good memory to know to go backwards. Because like I don't remember like having any thought process when I was doing that. Okay, next two lines for you.
どんな気分だ王子は来た So, how are you feeling? The prince asked. アラナは慌てて起き上がった。So Alana, like, shot up in a hurry. 惨めな感じです。殿下。アラナは、認めた。惨めな感じです。I don't know, 惨め.
Wretched.
Serious? Oh, wretched. I feel terrible, Your Highness. Alana, Alana mitometa, so she, I don't know, confirmed it?
Acknowledges.
Ah.
She didn't say, I'm fine. I feel horrible, actually. かわいそうに、奴は君を鞭で打ったんじゃないか。鞭で打たれてなんかいません。転んだんです。So, oh, you're so poor Lana. Did he hit you with the whip? Didn't he? And she says, No, I wasn't at all hit by the hit. I had fallen. 王子はにやりとした。好きなだけ否定しろよ。ラウロンと喧嘩して負けたのは二人ともよくわかってるんじゃないか。So he says, deny it all you want. The two of us definitely know who had lost and gotten in a fight with Raudon. And then the next two paragraphs will be for you.
アラナは顎を強情、強情に突き出した。So Alana, I guess, stuck out her jaw defiantly.
Hmm.
Uh, 転ん、転んだんです。殿下。It's that I fell, Your Highness. ジョナサンはアラナの肩を叩いた。So Jonathan, um, just uh, I guess patted her on the shoulder.
Hmm.
骨の髄、骨の髄まで、勇気があるな。若いトレボンド、少し眠れ。Okay, so I don't know what Zui is.
Hmm. Zui is your bone marrow, so to your core.
Okay. 骨の髄まで勇気があるな。So you're brave all the way to your bone marrow. 若い、so young Trebond. Now get a little bit of sleep.
ゲアリーはすぐステファンを見つめた。若い貴族が川し川沖上に上がってくると、バーテイはうなずいた。So Gary, he managed to find Stefan pretty fast. The young noble had nodded. Um, sorry, the young noble when the young noble climbed up onto the platform that has the straw on it,
Hmm.
the stable boy Stefan nodded at the young noble. Um, きっとあんたたちの誰かが来るんじゃないかと思ったよ。アランさんはどんな嘘をついた？ So, I definitely thought for sure one of you guys was gonna come over here. What kind of lie did Alanna tell you guys?ゲイリーは頭をしかめた。転んだって言ってるよ。So Gary, he scowls and says, he said he fell. Um, and the next paragraph will be for you.
ステファンは、唾を吐いた。So Stefan spit. And, そうだ。転んで、転んでた。もちろん、ラーロンさんが何度か転ぶのに手を貸してだけどな。あ、あ、uh, that's right. He fell. Of course, Rollin, um, countless times 転ぶのに
That's the same as 転んだ. He 手を
ころ
貸して.
like he lent him his hands
He lent a hand to do what?
to push him over.
Yeah, to make him fall.
あ、かわいそうに、元気なっち、元気
ちび。
な、いや、元気なちびこに、あ、勝ち目はなかった。ステフォンはクックと笑った。Um, so such a, I guess a small kid, a small energetic kid, uh, 勝ちはなかった。
勝ち目.
勝ち目. So like I don't know, eyes towards winning.
Yeah, that's like to have the opportunity to win kind of
Hmm.
idea.
Uh, so I I'm not really sure who, because I feel like they're still talking about Roland with the knee particle.
Kawaii soul, do you know what that means?
Yeah, like that poor thing.
Yeah, we're talking about Alan now.
But
Kawai's that poor pitiful thing. So wait. So do you know what nakata means? I think
yeah,
I
it
got why you're confused.
didn't happen.
Yeah, didn't happen, right? It's like Adu.
Hmm.
What does the so what doesn't exist? The kachime, right? The chance to win. Where does
Okay.
this not exist? Where does the kachime not exist?
In Allen.
Exactly. So that's why it's ni marking the English topic. The little kid didn't have a chance to win, but it actually says the chance to win does not exist at the little energetic kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of in my head I had like Kachime is more like will to win, I guess.
No, it's like more just being able to see a place you could win. So it's having the opportunity to be able to, rather than like necessarily the will. Alan has plenty of will to win.
Yeah, that's
He's
why I was
just
so confused. I was like,
yeah, yeah. Hmm. But yeah, it's the other guy.
でも、最初、マル、マルベンさんの急所に、いい、あ一発を決めていたよ。Um, but from the beginning, Marvin no Kyusho ni I... Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hmm. So, the topic of this paragraph is what? Do you know? Who are we talking
Um,
about this? Is this paragraph, who is this paragraph about?
seems like it's still about Alan.
You're right, it's still about Alan. So Alan had ippatsu o kimete ita. Um, do you know what
One
kimeru means?
to decide.
To decide. So, have you ever heard of a deciding blow?
No, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So it's that kind of idea here.
That makes
Ippatsu
sense.
is one type
One
of
shot.
one shot. And this shot was good. And she shot this at the location of Maruben-san. So she got one good shot in at him at the very beginning of the fight after he made her fall like 20,000 times. And the place that she hit was a quick place. This apparently means vital spot, so she probably, hit him in the balls, would be my
What?
guess.
What is Marvin-san?
That's his last name, right?
Oh,
Got
okay.
first name, last names. I only know that because of context. There's only two people we're talking about, Alanna or the bully. So it can't be Alanna. We know her last name. So Maruvin must be the last name of Nauru. And everybody else is calling them by the first name because they're kids in the same grade and English.
Yeah, I didn't
They
know if
kind
it was a euphemism for like Johnson or something, you know?
of. But yeah, no, that's this part. As far as I know, Maruvin sounds more like, like a name
いや、I
than.
agree.
なんで止めなかったんだゲリは答えを迫った。So Gary pressures Stefan to kind of give him an answer to a question, which is, why did you not stop at them? Stefan は首を振った。Stefan shakes his head and says, それが決まりだ。貴族の喧嘩には口を出さない。So he says, no, that's obvious. I'm not going to go stick my butt into a fight between nobles. Like, what are you thinking? でも、これは言っておくよ。ラウロンが財布をなくすこともなく、道から帰っていったら、ジョナサンが俺たちの耳を集めるだろうよ。But I'm just gonna go tell you this right now. Um, Ralph, when he's gonna come back from the city, he's not gonna have his wallet with him anymore. Um, that's something that should be that's something that has uh ended up in my ears from yeah, I think it's saying this is something that Georgie has told all of us that don't let this guy Raudon have his wallet. So if he ever goes into town, his wallet's gone. Is what it says. So that's I said Jonathan earlier. That's Georgie, which is the king of the um, thieves. So rest of the paragraph goes to you, Josh.
あ、ジョージはアランさんがお気に入りだから。So and that's because George likes Alan. ジョージには好きなようにやらせておけ。それから、ゲアリーは 眉を潜めた。Um, so George 好きなようにやらせて okay. So like, is this saying so George will make you do whatever he likes?
Really close. Um, the ni part, I would say this is the ni particle plus wa and not niwa. Um, so, um,
Yeah.
I interpret this as Georgie can do whatever he wants. I'll let him do whatever he wants. Like, sure,
Huh.
George can go pick him up, but um, I d- causative form is confusing. I th
Yeah.
I
I feel I don't know if it's right, but I feel like the knees marking who is doing the causative. It's like George is doing it, but
maybe what is
I'm not sure.
causative form again? Causative form particles.
For what it's worth, the English version only says let George do what he wants.
hmm Um. Hmm.
好きなようにやら
Yeah,
せて
ni
OK。
marks who is being yadued. So the one who's being allowed is Georgie. Just double check that. So the one who allows somebody is marked by ga. So like Kasa and ga. Yaraseru, mom lets you do something. And the one who's being allowed to do is marked by ni. Which makes the most
Oh,
sense from the particles, but I wasn't confident, so I googled it real quick to make sure I was right.
okay, I had it
It's like,
backwards.
yeah, it's so easy to do that though, because like we always want the other one to be in charge, but it is I'm allowing George to do this. Uh,
Okay. And George is the king of thieves?
yes.
Okay. So, それから、それから Gary は oh, weird did that. So yeah, Gary, like after that, after hearing that, he furrowed his brows. ところで、どういう意味だい君たちの耳を集めるって。By the way, what do you mean by uh, gathering everyone's ears or collecting everyone's ears?
Mm-hmm. Yep. What does that mean? Maybe it's not what I thought it was. Perfect. And yeah, it's hard to tell, but yeah, new paragraph. I definitely gets confusing because the square will like move it forward a little bit as well, especially since it's not as big as a paragraph as this one. But
Hmm.
ステファンの耳は冷静だった。Sorry, 目。ジョージが集めてるのさ。一度目の失敗は警告で済む。So, Stefan has very calm eyes, cold, calm eyes as he says this, and he says, George collects them, you see. The first time you fail, you get a warning. That's it. It ends with this warning. 二度目は片目を取り上げる。ジョージの趣味なんだ。If you fail a second time, then he takes off one of your ears. That's Georgie's hobby, you see. 三度を失敗すると、ステファンは肩をすくめた。もう片方の耳と体を残りを取り上げる。The second time you fail, Stefan shrugs. Then your other ear, that's left is taken. Georgie は、物字をきっちりやるのが好きでね。Georgie, he really likes to whatever that is. Butsumono, butsukoto, whatever this word is. He likes to do things. See, I'm gonna Google it. Mono, koto. He likes to do everything. I guess he's saying he likes to like really like be thorough for that.
Yeah,
Um,
I think that sounds
yeah.
right.
So yeah, he says if so it's this I've translated this wrong. It says if Raudon comes back from the city without losing his wallet, then Georgie's going to collect all our ears. Is probably what that says.
Okay. ラロンが財布をなくす。So,
Sukunakutomo. So at the very least, if he returns with the
oh,
Sukunakutomo.
oh, okay.
And then it's the Naku here that I lost. So at the very least, if we do not take at the make him lose his wallet. So this is the bare minimum.
Hmm.
And he's saying we could also, bug him, take his own ear, all those other things. But at the very least, he better not get his wallet, or we're going to be losing our ears. Because Alanna. So I fully translated that wrong. But reading the rest of the sentence, oh yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, paragraph for you.
次の日の午後、ラウルはラロンを、あて、て、徹底的、徹底的に、ぶちのめした。ぶちのめした。So the following afternoon or the following evening, um, Rawdon o Tate. Everything after I'm not sure about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I feel like today is like thorough, but I'm gonna double check that. Today.
Buchi no meshita.
Yeah, I'm right. That one is thorough. So this would right. So Ralph thoroughly does something to Rauru,
Roland.
which is Buchi no Buchi
Eh,
no Meshita, which I feel like is like the slam into somebody because Buchi
That's what
gives
I
off
was thinking.
slamming slides. But let's go double check. Yep, it's to knock someone down to the floor. Buchi no Meshita.
すると、ラロンは、騎士道の、Oh, that's so small.
Law. Okite.
起きて、騎士道の起きてを、破って、ガラス、ガラス公爵に告げ、maybe こうした
I think it's Kuchi.
口した。So then, Roland immediately broke the knight's code and went and told the Duke.
Yep, little tattler. No wonder they call him an okubyo.
そ
Um,
れ、
yeah,
そ
so good.
れ、is this それ以下?
Yeah, that sounds right.
So since then, ジョナサンと仲間たちは、ラーロンが入ってくると、すぐ部屋から出ていた。So after that, Jonathan and all of his friends, anytime Roland entered the room, they immediately left.
Yep. And apparently this is equal, but exact same meaning.
Oh, okay. ラウルは、ロ、ラウルはラロンからいつも目を離さずに、じっと機会を狙っていた。So Ralph, um, like never took his eyes off of Roland, and じっと機会を狙っていた and was always looking for an opportunity.
Yep. Can't wait to beat the crap out of him again, but this time without being tattled on. ラロンはラウルやゲリや王子にやり返すことができないから、代わりにもっと、あん、楽な時期を見つけ出した。So, Raoul, he is unable to do anything back to the Prince Gary and Ralph. So because of that, he was trying to find something else to do. I guess someone to beat up is my guess, like someone easier to beat up, right?
Mm.
Because Uraku is easy, and I have no idea what Nae, but that just makes the most sense in context. Nae
Oh, I just
Jiki.
looked up Ejiki is victim or prey.
E Jiki. Oh, nah. Okay. Rakuna. I don't know why that wasn't like slurring to me. I was thinking this was one word and not the word easy.
Sometimes when they're on different lines like
Ah,
that, it your
it's
brain
so hard.
tricks you.
So much. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Thank you. I needed that. Yeah, edgy. Looking for some weaker prey. Perfect. And oops, this half of the next paragraph goes to you, Josh.
お前が仲間に、is this, 告げ口したんだろう。So you told your friends what happened, didn't you? ある日、アランナが一人で図書室にいると、ラーロンがいきなりを押し殺して囁いた。So that day, Alana was alone in the library, and uh, Roland 怒りを押し殺して、so like he like projected his anger towards her,
Mm-hmm.
囁いた, and like I don't know, grumbled.
Sasayaku is not grumbling, but Tsubayaku makes good sense, but this is just a whisper,
Uh,
right? He whispers it.
do you know what the is oshikoro one word?
It would be because it's a compound word because
Oshikoro.
of the
Okay.
oshi. Um, I'm not sure. I thought it was like the push down, but it's not. To crush to death. So so it makes sense how you translate it to. Oh, it can be used to mean, yeah. So he stuffles his anger that he really wants to kill her. So instead he whispers instead of yells. So it's basically
Yeah.
all pressed in there. So yeah, he did that perfect. Perfect translation, considering you weren't sure it was one word or not.
Thank you. ラロンはアラナのもう一方の目を、黒技にして唇をまた切った。So, もう一方の目も。Okay, so Roland, I guess, well, okay, 唇をまた切った。So, lips were, he like shut his lips once more. Like
Mm.
he,
This is the cut the lips once more, and we have a little bit of context over here with Alanna no mo ichiho no memo. So contextually, I would assume that they got into a fight, and we're describing the outcome after the fight.
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So it
アラナ
says,
のもう一方の目も. Okay, so he like gave her another black eye.
mm-hmm. Give another out
目も
of die
黒
and
技に.
cut her lip again. Um,
Ah,
So
gotcha.
contextually they got in the fight, but it doesn't literally say that. It just says he whispered with his anger when he found her in the library, and now once again somebody's lip is checked, and Alanna has a thing. And it makes sense to assume since it's Alanna's eye, it's also Alanna's lips.
Yeah.
Just as an assumption to make. 4日後、ラウロンはもう一度アランを捕まえた。今回アラナはコラムに教わった技をいくつか伝えた。使った。アラナはラウロンの鼻を赤く締めた。So on the 4 days later, Raunon once again managed to catch Alanna, but this time Alanna had quite a few techniques that she was taught from Koram that she was able to use, and thus Alanna was able to give Raunon a bloody nose. Raunon の方は Alanna の腕を折った. So Raunon, on the other hand, broke Alanna's arm. And then
Ooh.
the next paragraph is for you.
ガレス公爵に呼ばれる旅。I have no idea. Meant
Yeah.
something.
Some kind of like talking thing. Like
Yeah,
you
maybe a
you
heated
go in
discussion.
front, you go in the front and you discuss them. So one on one probably like
So,
say let's see.
um,
Mendan interview.
okay. So, ガラス公爵に呼ばれる旅. So every time she was called by the Duke, 面談の内容はますますひどくなっていた. Um, the I guess the content of the interview became more and more hidoi, like terrible,
Yes, I think she's talking about the
like
like the teacher
her
interview.
excuses.
No, I think they're talking about like the teacher interview where like they say how you been doing as of like you're doing great in your classes. Your teacher like it was because before she met with the Duke, right? And he was like, "Want me to tell your dad anything? I'm telling him you're doing great in class." So I
Uh-huh.
think that's why he's saying masse right here. So every time she's getting the meeting with the Duke where he's supposed to go message her dad, the context is saying, you broke your arm, so you're not using your sword super well in class. It's getting worse
Oh,
and worse. Um, Rather than that they're getting pulled in for like, you're being naughty, kids. But that's like it's more context based because normally I feel like if they're in trouble, it wouldn't be Mendon interview, which is more just like a how has your day been going? I see. Your classes, feel more interview like, right?
mhm.
Yeah.
So 今またアランナは公爵の前に立っていた. So now once again Alana is standing in front of the Duke. 今度は片腕を包帯で吸っている.
hmm
Whole tie
Bandage.
something. Okay, that makes wrap. What's the second kanji normally? Like cloth or something?
Tie. The cloth is this, which is in it.
Hmm.
Um, it's obi from kimono or band.
Okay. That makes sense. So her, yeah, this time I guess her arm was wrapped or is wrapped up.
hmm Perfect. And we're gonna stop here. I think next time we might like finish it. I think there's like 100 pages in the chapter. Oh, I'm wrong. 120? Never mind. But yeah, we're at 105. We read 5 pages today. Okay, stop
Nice.
sharing. Tilt. Recording is
Broke through the
on.
triple digits.
Yeah.